It's great to join you this weekend. I'm excited about what I hear, what's going on, having something to do with what's happening out at your place. I'll tell you what, God is at work, and I am thankful that it's going to be close to 20 years that God led us at First Baptist to plant a church in the Lake Nona area, believing that God was going to do something special there. So your pastor, Rodney and Michelle King, they believed in what God was doing. And it's been fantastic to see what's been happening out there. We believe that we couldn't do everything at First Baptist. We wanted to, but we had to plant other places. And we could see the future that God was going to be moving out where you are now. And I know I've prayed and worked with Pastor about that property and about different things to do. But I felt deep in my heart that buying a piece of property and having that property as a place was very important to the future of the church. Why is it important? It's important because God's people have always had a place. When you look at the Bible, you can see in the children of Israel, they had a tabernacle where the people gathered to meet. But God was moving them towards a place which later became the temple, which not only became the temple we know about in the Bible, but it's going to be a temple in the future. So God's people have always had a place. And through the years, Jeanette and I have had the joy of being a part of helping build buildings and buy land. I know some of you are getting ready to do that. I hope all of you are. But I've counted up not long ago, we have been in 14 building programs or purchase of land programs that Jeanette and I have contributed to. We've given a lot of money, but let me tell you something else. We haven't missed it at all. And we have the joy of seeing what God has done in so many people's lives through having a place. We've seen hundreds and thousands of people come through those facilities that the people of God built. And I travel across the country preaching today, and nearly without exception, I go someplace, somebody come up and say, oh, we were at First Baptist, or we were at Two Rivers where I pastored in Nashville. And we came to the church, we got saved, our lives were turned around, we got married or whatever. And we're reaping the beautiful, beautiful fruit of a church and a place and a ministry. And you all have that opportunity, strategically located, one of the fastest growing communities in this whole country, and there you are. And you're going to have an opportunity to buy into this. Now, how do you do it? We've challenged our people, I challenged ourselves when we did it, to give generously. And I've had many times people have told me that when we gave into the building program, it was a sacrifice for us. But when we started doing it, we found that two things happened. Number one, God blessed us in ways we didn't expect to be blessed. Number two, we had a part in something bigger than ourselves, and we're glad that we could be a part of it. And someday you'll drive by, maybe your children, your children's children, and you can say, we had a piece of the action there. And literally thousands of people's lives will be changed, not only for now, but for eternity. We're glad we planted that church in Lake Nona, and now this historic moment has come. Don't miss it if you can. And God willing, I hope to be out there to celebrate when you go into your new facilities.